shit on me.
Fucking Aunt Betty ain't got shit on me.
Ain't got shit on me.
Fucking hell.
He told my mum.
He does have shit on me. I did a lot of bad things to him.
Yeah. He told my mum that you used to bully him.
I didn't bully him. We all bullied him.
So you did bully him?
No, we all bullied each other.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he bullied you so much. Hello, welcome back to the Intrusive Thoughts podcast, episode 5, I think. 5 or 6? 5. I'm Sam.
I'm Mark.
So, what's been going on?
No, well, we haven't done this in a while, have we?
2 weeks, I think.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll start with the first week, will we? We done a show. We were up in Kilkenny.
Yes.
Last week.
That was very good.
Yeah, not this week.
Well, no, that wasn't the last show. That was, so...
Yeah, it was.
Since the last episode, I've done Rebel, and you've done Rebel.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had the Kilkenny one.
Done a lot. We done good. We've done good shows.
You've had more shows than me.
All together, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done 2 more shows than you.
So we did Rebel. Yeah, you're way more experienced.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did Rebel.
I've got 10 more minutes than you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Rebel went good, I think.
It went very good, yeah. We haven't bombed yet, so I don't know if, like...
That was the closest it could have been, because...
Where?
In Rebel, because...
Oh, right.
So, my girlfriend and my brother wanted to see, like, just to see me... Because you were originally supposed to be doing Chancers or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
And then we're doing Rebel. So, Ella and Zach, my girlfriend and brother, they wanted to see me perform. And... in my head, yeah, they're supporters. Like, in my head, I knew they're only going to really want to see, like, a few shows that I do. Yeah. And I can't have any of them be shit, because if the first one I go to is shit, then they're going to be like, what the fuck? He's just wasting his time.
Yeah. See, my nana hasn't seen me do it yet. My nana says a very funny thing all the time. She goes, he's getting paid for it. And my mum goes, no, he's not. She goes, why is he doing it then? Yeah. For fucking sake. She's not seen me or anything.
In 5 years, she's going to be like fucking 105. She's going to be looking at you being like, are you getting paid? You're going to be like, no.
105, that's another 35 years away or something like that.
She's 75.
76, 77.
76, so 24 years.
Yeah.
Or 20, 30, I don't know. Anyway.
We're bad at math, this is, yeah.
So, usually, like in Rebel, there's 40 people.
Yeah, they changed it, yeah. They changed it to a Monday.
Like it used to be
from a Sunday to a Monday.
It used to be on Sunday nights, now it's on Monday nights. So we went on the first Monday night. And apart from like me, Mark, the 6 other comedians, I'd say there was, and then my brother and my girlfriend, there was
it was more than 6 comedians. There was about 8, 10 of them. There was about 12, 13, 14 people in there.
All together, yeah. But like in our group, there was like probably like that made up like 6.
Yeah.
So it was very, very quiet. But that was good, because it gave us a chance to kind of tackle a small crowd of just comedians.
I don't mind it. I was quite good.
Oh yeah, no, I was happy with my set. It was very, like, it was one of the better sets I've done. But there was a fucking freak of nature at the show.
Yeah, there was a heckler. We didn't get heckled which is...
I was the only person... Well, we were the only people that didn't get heckled.
No, the guy before me didn't get heckled too. It started after me.
Oh,
I was second, and then he got a bit more drunk.
Oh man, what a fucking freak! Because he was sitting next to us as well, or like
you were having a good long chat with him.
I was having a chat with him. It was like negotiation. I was having like political, because so like it's upstairs in the Franwell, which is like a pub, and upstairs is a kind of like the cocktail bar, but it's like kitted out like a comedy club, and they have kind of rows of chairs going from the front to the back. But then they also have like booths on either side for the comedians. And so we were all in the booth.
Did you say booths?
Booths, like, yeah.
Oh yeah, booths. the Irish tend to not say the THs.
33.
It's a fucking booth now.
There was 33 booths.
Yeah.
So we sat in the booth. And then this fella who was like maybe 47.
Oh, he was...
Could have been in his 50s.
Yeah,
deep into his
balding
50s.
grey, deep 50s, early 40s, or late 40s, divorced as well.
Yeah, well, yeah. that was not a surprise to me because
yeah.
like he sat down and I was like, grand, like he's.
You start talking to him and Zach's next to me and Zach are, oh no.
Well, like, see, the thing was, is like,
you're so nice, fuck off.
He wasn't even heckling. He was literally just like talking to the
No. It was constructive criticism. That's what it was. He was like, it's good, but you're just a bit too fat.
Yeah, like Mana was doing his set. He literally and like he was in the middle of a punchline, and man went, "Very good material, man, but you're a bit fast." And Mana was like, "Okay."
And before that, I fucking was on before. I speak fucking too fast. People can't understand me.
Mana is Indian, and he's easier to understand than Mark. But and if you're listening to this, you fucking know. But,
yeah.
Like there was another fellow who came on, and there was a joke that he was doing like something along the lines of like he's a soft man, like he's not a manly man, and you know, like with like I can't remember exactly the premise, but your man out of nowhere just piped up and was like, "That's what this country needs, manly men. That's why this country's falling apart. Like we need tougher men in society." And at this stage, I'm like, oh fuck, like because I was like,
I just kept getting cringe, like secondhand. Like,
yeah, because he
go
was
like
so
that.
close. He was like as close to me.
So I was sat here, Zach, your girlfriend, you, and he was right there.
Insane. And then like because my set was like quite political because I was talking about Conor McGregor and presidency, and I'm pulling out the presidency, dipping on like Charlie Kirk and stuff like that, and then Bertie Ahern. And as soon as he was like manly men and like all this shit, I was like, oh, he's gonna hate me. He's gonna hate me so much. So then I was kind of like, I need to get him on my side because like I don't think I'm experienced enough to deal with this psychotic person heckling me.
I would have loved it. I don't know. I would have loved it.
Well, you see, because like you don't know, like he could have been a worse heckler than Charlie Kirk's heckler. Like you know, he could have fucking took it.
Nah, it's Ireland.
But
to be fair, he was. You're saying that when he started talking to us, I get that vibe. Like he could have just. He's said that. He's that done with life.
Like as acts were coming on and he was talking to them.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm so dead because I think I was like third last. But then there was a break. They did like 6 acts. Break 6 acts or however.
I loved how Graham did it. He was like, Tim, I hate you.
Yeah. He was like, shut the fuck up. Yeah. But there was a break and I think Mark went down to get a pint and a fag and so did my brother. And your man...
Zach didn't smoke and he also didn't drink. He just went to get water.
He went down.
I was like, why are you not drinking? He goes, oh, I've got training tomorrow. I was like,
he had work tomorrow as well.
Oh, work.
But your man Tim came over to me and was like, do you know, I think I'm really close to unlocking the secrets of the universe.
That's what I was thinking about.
That was his opening line to me. I've never met this man before. I had not gone up, so he had never seen me. He didn't know I was like a comedian going on. He turned his chair. He had a backpack on, which was just weird anyway. I was like, there's a bomb in that. Or else a child. And then he literally turned around to me and was like, I'm really close to unlocking the secrets of the universe.
I remember that because me and Zach came back and you were talking to the guy and he looked at us and he was talking about the universe and I looked at Zach and I was like, is this guy on mushrooms or something?
Oh yeah, I was like, I hope he's on mushrooms. If he's not on mushrooms, he's a psycho. But then I was also thinking like, if I was on mushrooms talking to him, I'd be like, you're fucking spot on. Like,
no, I'd be turning a wee bit.
Like so, then I said to him, I was like, oh yeah, that's good for you, man. Like, you know, and he was like, I just really think I'm.
You were enabling him.
Well, you see, I was enabling him because I was on next, and I was like, when I start talking about the far right and Charlie Kirk and his fucking head blown off, I don't want him then going like, fucking Ireland is full of it. Like, do you know what I mean? So I was just like, oh, do you know, congratulations on unlocking the secrets of the universe. And he was like, yeah, just like all 3 of my eyes are opening, and he was like,
yeah, 3 of the eyes. And then I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, this guy is off the deep end. And I don't think I think he was sober. Like apart from having a few points, I think he was sober. And then he said to me, he was like, I just came up the stairs. Can we discuss the social norms of going up and down stairs? And in my head, I was like, I'm trying to remember my set, man. I'm
doing lines in here.
Yeah, I'm doing like my fucking bit, like, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's talk about stairs. And he was like, let's say you're at the bottom of the stairs, I'm at the top of the stairs. What happens?
You both walk.
I was like, I'm at a loss for words here, Tim. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Do you know what, when he was talking, he started looking at me, and I was like, oh, I have to engage. And then I was looking at him. and I numb myself out, and I can hear Zach just giggling. Right?
Zach didn't know what to do.
Zach's just giggling next to me. I'm looking at the guy, and then he turned his head to you. I was like, oh my god, thank God.
Like, this was Zach's like first time in
a comedy club.
Yeah. First of all, 7 people in the club. He was like, I'm going to support my brother, embarking on his dream to be a stand-up comedian. I was like, Zach, there's about 40, 50 people at these things all the time. He goes up, there's 7 people, 4 of them are us, one fella is mentally insane and the others are the comedians.
Yeah.
So then he started telling me, he started telling me and Ella, he was like, I don't know, like, if you know this, he was like, I'm going to tell you, I'm recently separated from my wife. And I was like, no way.
Oh my God.
I was like,
really?
I was like, you wouldn't put it on you. And then I left. I think I went down to you or something like that. Oh no, I think I said something to Graham. And then he turned to Zach and was like, stairs. What are the social norms? Stairs. Zach was like, I just go up and down.
I like them. I like the shape of them. I like how you have to step.
But then,
I don't know.
the second half started, and then it was one fella and then me, and then the fella who came up was telling like some jokes. I remember what it was, and Tim didn't like him. Tim was like, come on now. Whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh God. I think your man just went, shut up, Tim. Yeah. I don't like you.
Yeah.
I went up. I just avoided eye contact with him. And I was like, I hope my...
You actually went... Did you video it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went...
He's here. You went to this part of the fucking...
I might upload the set, or else the one in Notions, but... Like, so they're like in the centre of the stage, obviously there's the spotlight and then there's the mic. I took the mic and went into the opposite corner from fucking Tim. I was like in the shadows being like, Charlie Kirk. And like I was like, I'm going to avoid him at all costs. I didn't look at him the entire set to even give him the opportunity to interrupt me. And I got laughs. That was pretty fair. I kind of glanced his way.
When I finished my set, he put my hand. He was like, I like that, thank you. I was like, fair enough.
He didn't fucking do that to me, and I was talking to him about the secrets of the universe. So he was just crazy. And then he was like, he kept turning to me, and then he said a joke. He told me a joke.
Oh, what was that? It just wasn't funny. Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
He turned around and he was like, I have a joke, and I was like, oh, here we fucking go.
Oh, I can't remember now.
The worst. Fuck. It was like something you'd find on a penguin.
Yeah.
But that was our Rebel gig. I think you did very well. Zach found you really funny. I think I did well. I got a few laughs. Then we went to Notions last Thursday.
That was probably the best gig I've done.
The Notions one? Yeah, that was very good.
It was the same set as the Rebel one, but everyone laughed where I wanted it to laugh.
It was the first gig where...
And laughed at some things I didn't think they'd laugh at. I'm talking about knocking a door and I went, doot, 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 and everyone laughed.
Yeah. It's funny how different crowds laugh at different stuff because...
But I didn't do that in Rebel. I knocked the mic, so I should...
Oh, okay, yeah.
I improvised that.
Because I did the same set. I did the same set in Rebel as I did in Notions. And there was some stuff that like didn't get a laugh. Or not that I was even expecting it to get a laugh on the first time. But then the second time... I was doing like a line and I got a lot of laughs and I was like, I didn't think that was funny. Like, that wasn't the punchline kind of thing, you know? And then the punchline didn't get as many laughs. So it's interesting like what different audiences find funny. Like, Notions, which is my favourite place to gig, like great, so far. That's good. I think it was the first gig where the two of us
were
at the same level as like the experienced comedians, because I was really happy with our performance. And there was a new fella, Kevin.
Oh yeah, he was great. Oh, he did a lot of ginger jokes, but they were funny.
He was really funny. Kevin. Tynan? Is it Tynan?
I can't. Maybe? I knew it was Kevin, but I didn't.
I'll put it. Whatever it is, I'll put up just to support him when this gets 12 views. Yeah. It's his first time. He was great. For his first time, he was amazing, and I went up and like gave him fucking praise after because it takes fucking a lot of balls, because he was there on. It takes a lot of cojones, like. Because he was on his own. Well, he was on his own, as in like he was the only one he knew that was doing stand up. Yeah. But he was also there with like friends. Like there was 4 friends there, and I was like, if I had to go up and do stand up for the first time in front of friends, I just wouldn't do it. Like, but yeah, so fair play to him. I'm sure his name is Kevin. If it's not, it was Kevin. Kevin Tynan, I'm pretty sure his name is, but he's really funny. So that's the gigs that we were having. Our upcoming gigs are.
I'm in Limerick on the 6th. You're in Chancellors on the 6th.
I'm in Chancellors. Well, you're not just doing a set though.
No, I'm in a competition that
yeah,
I
and I
applied for.
fucking wish I was in it. But
So it's on the 6th. It's like 6 the next Monday.
every Monday. It's 3 Mondays, I think, isn't it?
You 5 minutes first set. You get the second round. You get 10 minutes. 15 minutes to the last minute. I mean, I hope I get to. I only want to get to the second round. That's it. I don't really care if I win. I just want to get. Just I was better than someone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. See, like I had Chancellors reached out to me and was like, "Do you want a set?" And I was like, "Holy shit! This is like the first time a comedy club has reached out to me."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yeah, of course, like 100%." And then I found out about the Limerick competition, and I was like, "Oh, like I'd like to do that more." Not that I'd like to do it more if they're watching, but thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
But like, I just think like imagine winning a comedy competition, like you know, like yeah, it's just better opportunity. But I can't do it, but like there'll be other ones coming up.
But on the 6th, I got that. I got Limerick. I'm also working that day. I've got a new job.
Yeah.
But I'll talk about that in a second. On the 7th, like, we're in Collins, the first place we ever done it.
Comedy Cavern, yeah. It's actually our first, which is pretty weird. Like it's our first time going back there since our first show.
Yeah.
And to be honest, from our first time in Collins to our second time, we've done a lot more.
I don't know how many sets.
Like we've done. I think like if I've done 6 or 7, you've done like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with what we've done so far. Like
we haven't bombed yet.
Yeah, but even like if we did bomb, like I think the experience we're getting is
good enough. Yeah.
Like the 2 months basically we've been doing it. So I think it was like the 6th of August was our first, like something about that, something along those lines. Like I remember we did our first episode a bit by bit.
September? No, it was not August.
Yeah.
8th of August, I'm sure.
Yeah, like first week of August basically. And so we did the bit by bit a week before it. And I don't think I mentioned it in the episode. Maybe we did. But I was like, you know, if I get a gig once a month or every second month or whatever, but we're getting like
enough
1 or 2 a week, which is good considering like the comedy scene
is not the biggest over here at all. Like
the comedy scene in Ireland isn't big, but it's full of so much talent.
Oh yeah,
like in Cork, like everyone who performs.
There's a guy who goes to Rebel. I can't Barry something. Barry
O'Donoghue? No, not O'Donoghue.
I can't remember. I said Barry. If he watches this, he's fucking fantastic. I love the jokes.
Which one is he?
He's the guy who does the joke about the wank.
Yes, yeah, he is very funny. But Alex O'Connor, I think, is another guy who's really funny. Like Graham is very funny.
Graham's always funny. I've seen the same set 5 times. I've laughed 5 times.
David McSweeney is very funny.
Who's that?
Aaron McCarthy. Dave McSweeney is the fella who. Like how do I can't even like do his like he's just very like he does it very slow. I don't know how to explain it, but like
I don't remember any cunts' names because when I'm in there I can't enjoy people's sets until I've done mine.
Yeah.
So if they're on before me, I'm not even thinking.
The last 2 gigs we've done is the first time I've been able to like relax because I knew my set really well.
Yeah. Notions. I was so at ease. There was no pressure at all.
Yeah, and I find Notions like the MC is very supportive and stuff like that. Pat. Like
What a G, Pat.
He's honestly like the best. I know he'll put me up every month, which is good. But like I actually haven't got onto him this month, but I'll need to. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so the Cork scene isn't massive. Like in Cork, the true open mics there's 2. Yeah, just a Comedy Cavern and there's Rebel.
Oh yeah, Collins is Comedy Cavern.
Like you have other ones where where like
excuse me.
Once you have like a reputation kind of thing, you can reputation. You can go on to.
Well, that's what first time we went to Notions, a guy from Limerick, Sean something, said if you want to get your own thing, then ask a bar. And I asked him, here you'll get bums in seats.
I'd love that. Like, but like, you know, even like.
Would you come?
Yeah, come on, come all. Like Chancers, Coco's, crew comedy. Like
Coco, I want to do.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's the next step. Getting into those places where they reach out to you first. You know. But yeah, so that was our comedy summary for the last
2 weeks. I've been ill, so have you. What happened to the other week? Why did we not do it one week? Were you ill as well? I can't remember.
I can't remember. 2 weeks ago is the last time we did it. What the fuck? I think we just I think we just didn't do it. No,
life just went on. Right?
You were really, you were like really sick.
I had to pull out of,
and like you
I pulled out of Rebel.
But like even coming down from Kilkenny, I was like, I'm gonna get sick driving next to this guy. So we didn't do it last week. That was kind of, and then we did it the week before. Yeah, so it was only that one that we missed. But other than that,
right. So yeah, I got. You had to cut that out. So because I talked a bit too much. So I got a new job, right? And I'm not going to tell the company. I'm not going to say the company name, but I knew a person in there, and I had an interview yesterday, and the person was like, "Just be yourself." Do you know what I mean? Just be chill. These people are the people. Are interviewing.
Sorry, if I was giving advice, I would say don't be yourself. Change everything about yourself.
Yeah, but being myself worked because I'm very vulgar. I'm very I fucking swear a lot, right? But I do it fucking quite well. And I was in the interview and they were just asking me questions, had them giggling, do you know what I mean? It was two lassies. It was great. And then they've told the person who got me into the job, and they've went, no, he was very comfortable, he was lovely. He was that comfortable he could swear a lot, right? And I was like, so I've got a job from swearing, which is fucking weird.
Yeah. It's fine though, because it's not
even
like
my mum was like, you need to wear your shirt, your trousers now, nice shoes, and we tie. I'm like, Mum, I'm going to go in I'm going to go in a top that's from the place and just talk shite to them.
Yeah, but it's not as if it was a job in like a primary school. Like it was somewhere where like, you didn't have to be on your best behaviour.
Yeah,
kind of
but I like the fact that they gave me the job for swearing.
Yeah, I'm proud. You're no longer unemployed.
I've been unemployed since January. And prior to that, I was unemployed from October. So basically a fucking full year.
I was unemployed.
I need to say something about being unemployed first. There's two differences in being unemployed. Being unemployed with savings and being unemployed with no savings. It's the worst thing going, ever. The no savings part is the worst thing ever. Having savings, you're chilling out.
Having savings and being unemployed. Like 3 years ago, or whenever I was in final year of college, me and my friend had a business that we were able to save up money for. So I didn't have a job per se, but I was going to college and getting passive income from the business. That makes it sound like I was dealing drugs. I wasn't dealing drugs, but not having to work and getting passive income in was the fucking best.
Yeah,
And I miss it so much because I was unemployed. I got a job that was half manual, half in an office, and I tore my meniscus a week before I was supposed to start. Oh, actually, I talked about it on the podcast. Do you remember how I talked about how I was doing couch 5K? I tore my fucking meniscus jogging for 12 minutes. So I literally ran myself out of a job. So
I'm quite a large man, and that wouldn't even happen to me.
I don't know what happened. Literally,
to be fair, I wouldn't have done it.
I did 3 days of couch 5K, tore my meniscus. I then couldn't start my job on the Monday, so I had to ring them. And then, I'm in physio and shit now. And so now I'm unemployed again, but I have a job interview Tuesday. So, we both got notified about jobs the same day.
Yeah.
I've a interview for, just some finance fucking stupid shit. But one thing you said about your job.
Oh, starting at 7:30 and stuff.
Starting at 7:30
I was up at 7:30 today, actually, and this motherfucker was you were obviously woken up a bit of stone over, right? You went and watched
I was.
He went and charged his phone, put his phone on silent. We got around to 11:30. I was like, I've not heard a stir from him. Must be sleeping. Phoned you, no answer, and I phoned your girlfriend Ella, and she was like, do you need him? I was like, yeah, I need him. She was, what for? I was like, we're doing the podcast today. She was all stunning. He must be, I was like, I'll phone him at half 12. That's enough sleep. Do you know what I mean? So I phoned him at half 12 and I kept fucking phoning and no answer. And he texted me back going, I was watching a movie. I was like, so where was your phone? Mars? What's going on here?
Well, yeah, because I woke up, now I did wake up. And actually this kind of ties into the whole waking up at 7:30 thing. I love being asleep. And I love being awake. The transition from one to the other is the fucking worst thing in the world.
See, I'm quite easy to get up.
I can't.
I'm quite a light sleeper, actually. I have got a story. Let me tell the story first. When I was younger, I was 10 years of age. Erin, my sister, was about 7. my dad and mum broke up, and my dad moved into this house, and we had 2 single beds in a room. Erin was on this one, I was on this one. She woke up before me, and I'm sitting like this, right, and looking at her direction, and she's like tickling my face, going, Mark, and I open my eyes, and I'm boof, and I punched her, right, punched her straight in the face, like busted her nose up, like I was actually boof, like proper, and my dad.
That's how you started hitting women.
But my dad came in the room and goes, what are you doing? I goes, what do you mean what am I doing? I just got fucking, I'm 10 years of age, she came right to your, like, so, imagine waking up and someone's at your face, you're going to punch them. Or I'll scream. I'm a fight, not a flight.
That was quite a passive reaction from your dad, to walk in to his son punching his little...
Oh no, it wasn't, what the fuck you doing? It was, what the fuck you doing, you cunt?
Okay.
What are you hitting it for? It's more like that, but... when you go to slap them, when you go to slap your kids, Scottish people do it in like the rhythm of the argument. What the fuck you doing, you cunt? And you're sitting up like the angler. The angler's holding the fish, and you're trying to get your bum away.
Yeah, I struggle. Like to be honest, I struggle going to sleep, and then I struggle.
Yeah, that I can fall asleep at 12 o'clock in the night, or fall asleep at 4 o'clock in the night. Depends how I'm feeling.
Like
what I'm watching too.
I went through a period where I was like, it must be the moon. Like I genuinely like
Mercury is in retrograde.
I was like, because I think there was like 4 times where like I just didn't get sleep at all. And then I had to go to work the next day. And then I was like, what the fuck is it? And I was looking up like how to go to sleep and all this shit. And then I was like, doesn't the moon?
Does the moon have something to do with it?
Yeah, so
you're cracked.
So I looked up, I was like, is there a full moon? Every time there was a full moon. So I was like, I must be one of them people who can't sleep if there's a full moon. Total bollocks.
Yeah, it's a bunch of shit.
Because the next time I couldn't fall asleep, I was like, it must be a full moon.
It must be the full moon.
Yeah. Then I looked up, like, is there a full moon? Not a full moon. And I was like, this must be something else.
There must be something about me this time.
So then, yeah, I just can't sleep. Like most of the time, I'm most active, like brain-wise
at night. I'm I'm like a cat.
But like even creativity, like most of the writing I do, like whether for this or for other stuff.
Oh yeah, whenever I conjure up something in my head, I'm watching the TV, and I'm not watching the TV. I'm just thinking about stuff.
But I always get voice notes about you. I always get voice notes.
Yeah,
from
2 in the morning when I'm smoking a joint outside.
And it's like, do you know what's funny? 9/11, huh? I'm like, go to bed.
No, it's not like that. What was it? I don't remember the last thing I said to you. I can't remember.
Fuck, marry, kill, Shannon Matthews, Madeleine McCann. But anyway,
I think it was something about Trump, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the last thing I sent to you was. Do you know if Trump got jaundice, we wouldn't know. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't know if he's got jaundice.
Yeah.
Because he's so orange already. You would see it in the eyes though. That's the only way you could tell he had jaundice.
They call it jaundice.
My liver is fucked.
I have a big, beautiful liver.
It's the best. It's the best liver.
But yeah, so the reason Mark couldn't get in contact with me is because I couldn't sleep. My girlfriend was like, do you want one of them like sleep capsule things?
A puka tea.
And I was like, no, I'll just have an edible.
Like you do. I mean, I have a joint.
But I took like a bit too much, I'd say.
They're never too much.
Because I took it and then we were like chatting in the living room here. I went to bed and the world just started rotating. And I was literally like in bed like this. And I was like, okay, I can't go to sleep right now. So I went on my laptop and I started watching. I watched a history of urban wastewater systems in America, which was like a 57-minute video.
You are autistic.
On different sources. And I was there like... And then
this is so cool.
I still couldn't sleep. And then I closed my eyes. I woke up again to like a jolt. I accidentally slapped Ella like on her like leg. She didn't wake up though. The laptop wasn't there anymore, so I clearly had done other stuff while unconscious. And then I was watching like TikToks or whatever, like the stupidest TikToks, like those AI
Brain
fucking
rot.
yeah, literally.
Oh, do you like? I like the ones when there's Rasta monkeys. Do you know what I'm talking about? The big bomba over there.
I was heavy on the Rasta monkeys last night. And marble racing. Do you ever watch
I was watching today. I was watching that today. Marble racing. I bet on the one that won.
I was, like, my arm was hanging over the bed like this, and I
That's
was
so weird.
And I was just watching, like, I was watching it like this is how far away I was doing.
Was it
watching.
a silver one that won? Was it the same video?
I don't know.
Okay.
I literally have no idea.
So I watched it today.
I was watching it with like 12%.
I was like, that silver one's winning.
But then I woke up, and I've been waking up like confused a lot recently, because like last week Ella was getting up for work.
I used to wake up confused. When I smoke far too much, I mean far too much, right? I wake up sometimes, and this is when I started smoking. It was like 2016, 2017. And I was in my room, and my dad had woke me up for like school or new work or something like that. And I remember getting out of bed going, I don't want to get off the boat. And my dad was like, what boat? I go, the big boat over there.
Do you talk in your sleep?
No, I was like far too soon. I was having a dream about being on a boat. And my dad was like, what boat? I go, the big boat over there.
Ella talks in her sleep.
Did you?
And it got to the point where I had to intervene, because like before we moved in here,
She rolls over. Yeah, cud.
it's not even that. No, I'd be fine with that. It's fucking terrifying. First of all, getting into bed with her is terrifying, because I can't sleep at the best times. So usually she falls asleep before me. But like, she's one of those people who can't fall asleep without like background noise.
I'm that person.
And she decides, of all fucking things, to listen to true crime. So like, I'm there like trying to get to sleep. Already, like, the demons are coming in, and they're like, everyone hates you. You need to chore yourself into the lee. Like, the bad thoughts come in at this time. And then I hear, hi crime junkies, my name's Ashley Flowers. Today we're going to be talking about the girl who got her legs chopped off and thrown in a suitcase. This episode's sponsored by fucking SeatGeek. And then
I love SeatGeek.
And then I have to listen to fucking this 7-year-old girl getting lured and fucking thrown into a suitcase, and I'm trying to
bedtime
sleep.
material, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm trying to sleep. I remember I drove up to Dublin to go to a concert with Ella. I think it was like Kendrick Lamar or something like that. And as we were driving back, she had work and I didn't for some reason. I never have work. It's what we're finding out. But
bad times when I have work and you don't.
Oh no, sorry. I think I was dropping her to like her nail course or something. I can't remember what it was, but she needed to sleep in the car on the way down. So she turned on
True crime.
She turned on True Crime, like Crime Junkie or whatever it was, and it's like pitch black on a Dublin road, and I'm hearing about like this hitchhiker got into the car and fucking sliced your man's throat, and I'm there like,
I'm not picking up anything.
yeah, doors are locked, and fucking Ella's then fucking next to the door. But it's not only that. It's not only like her listening to true crime, because for a while when we were living in my nan's house, she used to talk all the time in her sleep. Like, she still does sometimes, like, she kind of, like, laughs or, like, you know, says, like, a word or something like that. But there was one time where I was, like, I think I was, like, watching something or whatever. Yeah. And I closed my laptop and I went to go to sleep. And Ella went, Sam. Like, and I was like, yeah.
What's up, yeah.
At this point, I thought she had woken up. I was like, yeah. She was like, the little girl's in the hall for you. And I was like, what? Like,
the fuck came out your mouth?
Yeah, I was like, say that again. And she was like, the girl's in the hall. And I was like, what?
What girl?
And then she didn't talk. My door was open a crack, and like all the bedroom lights were off, the hall light was off. There was no one else in the house. And I couldn't see into the hall. And she went, the little girl's outside. And I was like, what? And then she didn't respond to me, and I was like, what'd you say? And then I got her, and I shook her. I was like, what did you say? Oh, shit. But
what do you mean?
And it turns out, fucking hell, I'm going to talk into the mic for now. It turns out that her dream was like about like being in a school, and like there was a little girl in the yard or something like that. But she was saying it to me in the pitch black in like October. I was freaking the fuck out. But anyway,
you're gonna see some shit with you, like. What's the one with Jack Nicholson?
Oh, The Shining, was it?
The Shining, yeah, with the two little girls.
I was terrified. Like, I was genuinely terrified. But then, like, there's... so, I can't sleep at the best of times. I have to deal with all that. And then, so I was like, I'll have an edible. But I've been waking up confused a lot. So, Ella was getting up for work the other day. And I woke up after an edible again. And I woke up and I was like, were you running in and out of the apartment? Like, open my eyes. She came into the room. First thing out of my mouth, were you running in and out of the apartment? She was like, what? I was like, were you running up and down the stairs? She was like, no, but I'm getting ready for work. I was like, I think someone's running in and out of the apartment. She was like, go to fuck sleep. So I've been having sleep issues the last few days. I did wake up, bit of a stone over. And
I love a stone over.
I needed to charge my phone because I wanted the phone to have enough battery. So I put my phone on charge because I forgot to plug it in because I was watching marble racing. And then, yeah, you were trying to get on. I watched Alto Nights.
No,
Did you ever hear that?
Don't think I've seen it.
It wasn't
I was
like...
watching Taxi Driver. You talking to me?
My gran is the only person I know who has watched Alto Nights. Because it was like... It was in the cinema, but it wasn't like a big thing.
You're the only person I know that's watched Miss March.
Yeah, and I can't like remember what it's about really.
Oh,
like,
do you not remember the blank?
Blank?
Do you know who Jug Judy is at Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
He's in it. You'll know him out of some other things. He's Doug Judy. You'll know who he is.
What's his name?
Doug Judy. The Pontiac Bandit. No? Did you ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
What?
Oh, Craig Robinson. Yeah.
He's in it, and there's a scene where he takes in his trousers, and there's no cock, there's no vagina.
Oh, sorry.
It's just two straws.
Yeah, I remember that. I was talking about blanks.
No one has ever watched that fucking film that I know, and under the new.
I got it. I'm pretty sure.
You had it on like a fucking pirated DVD or something.
I don't know who got that for me because we watched it when we were 7 or something like that.
Who gave it was 9-year-olds because it came out in 2009. Or we might have been 10.
I had a babysitter and she was minding us at the time.
Did you?
Yeah, I think it was. I can't I'm not going to say who it is obviously, but I'm pretty sure I had like a childminder.
I can't remember you with a childminder.
Well, there was a woman in my house. There was a woman
in my house who wasn't my mother. All right.
And she let us watch Miss March, and we saw Blank. First time, I was obsessed with blanks. After that, anytime someone did anything, I'd be like, "You probably have a blank." But
it was such a fried movie, and I've never watched it again. I've never watched it since. But it's a fried movie. I remember most of it.
I don't.
No.
But what was I going to say?
It was on your Spider-Man TV.
Yeah.
Fucking box thing like that.
But what? So how would you feel about waking up at? You'd have to probably wake up at 6 to start the half term.
I have to get a bus in at 6:30.
Oh, that is.
It's bollocks. But it's alright. More money, and the people are nice in there. I think so. I think I can take the piss.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be in our weeks. Anything else that I forgot to mention?
I don't think you have, no.
Oh, actually, what happened? So something.
I need glasses.
Something funny did happen in last week. So, I was. What was I doing? I think I was dropping you home or something. I can't remember what it was. But
I can't remember the last time I seen you.
Rebel.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't that though. Sorry, I was for some reason I was driving from Passage to Douglas, and
didn't you come see me?
I can't remember what the fuck I was doing. I might have been seeing you, but I was listening to this autumn jazz podcast, or sorry, not podcast, playlist.
Oh, you told me this. Yeah.
Of like all like John Coltrane and Ella Fitzgerald. Like I'm obsessed with like autumn and Halloween and like October is the fucking best time of the year, and I won't have anyone tell me otherwise. So I'm
a winter fan.
I was well, winter's okay, but I get sick of it because in Ireland it lasts until like April. But so I got up, I like had a coffee, I went for a walk, enjoyed the nice crisp air. I put on the autumn vibes podcast playlist, and then I drove. Fuck! I wish I knew where I was driving to, and it was to Carrigaline.
Yeah.
And so I was driving home from Carrigaline, and I was in Douglas, and like kind of by the garage.
Like Circle K, yeah.
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 So I was listening to
I heard this.
I was listening to the autumn jazz, Love and Life, and there was a Jeep next to me, and a motorbike kind of passed the two of us, and then stopped in between the two of us. I was shouting at the Jeep, and I was like, "Oh,
that road rage."
Yeah,
love that.
I was like, "Yeah, I like a bit of road rage, especially from a motorbike." I feel like they have a lot more. They can do a lot more of what they have.
You can break a wingman easily.
So I was listening to John Coltrane, like fucking Autumn
Ella
Lullaby or
Fitzgerald,
whatever.
some
Yeah,
old jazz.
Lullaby of the Leaves was playing, and so we started going again, and the van passed the bike, and started beeping at the bike, and we stopped again, and the bike caught up with your man and was shouting at him again, and I was like, "This is pretty funny." Jazz playing in my head, and then so the lights went green again. The bike took off, punched the window like twice, and then punched the wing mirror like hammer fist, and broke the wing mirror. And I was like, "Oh!" I was like,
"Oh wow, smooth jazz.
What's going to happen here?" Yeah, lullaby, please. And then so
that's like something out of Sopranos.
So the motorbike took off, but had to stop at like red lights, like at the other side of the junction, and I was like, "Ooh!" Now what happened next? I was not expecting. Your man fucking hopped out of the Jeep, sprinted across.
Was he Billy Big Balls?
What you mean?
Big balls. Balls is balls.
Billy Big Balls.
Billy Big Balls.
Oh no. He. If I looked at him, I'd say, "You work in HR
Okay.
and golf for the weekend."
Would he call Darren? Does he look like a Darren? Like Kevin?
No, he was like could have been a Clive.
Oh,
he was
like a Clive, right? That's a very good fucking.
Imagine a Clive, right? A Clive who works in HR, 47, 2 kids, no wife.
His name was Tim.
It was the same. It was Tim. He was like, "I was about to discover the secrets of the universe, and you fucking broke my wing mirror." So he sprinted across the junction, like avoiding cars. Keep in mind, we were at a green light. He was holding up everyone.
Yeah.
The bike did.
Check it.
Sorry. Actually, I'll finish that. Sorry. So the biker obviously didn't see that Clive was coming up behind him. He fucking put his arm around the back of him.
Sleeper hold.
And well, it was kind of like around his chest.
Oh right.
And
that's definitely a Clive move.
Yeah, it was the Clive special. It was the Clive Warren special, and the Clive Jive. But
Clive Jive, I like that.
So he dragged him off the motorbike, and I was like, "Oh, am I about to see like an assault?" And then the biker like lost his footing.
Oh, while at last.
yeah, in the summertime. So they were like pushing each other, shoving each other. I couldn't hear what they were saying because I was listening to the jazz, and they were pushing each other back and forth. Your man grabbed his helmet and shit like that. Eventually, the biker like shoved Clive, and got on the bike, sped off.
No, he shot it, did he?
And then Clive had to like really awkwardly walk back across the junction, back into his car and drive off. Like, as everyone was beeping at him, he was holding up fucking everyone. But
it did nothing happen, sorry.
I was just like, that could never be me. I don't think I ever told you this. It's weird that the road rage incident was in Douglas, because most of the road rage incidents I've been a part of have been in Douglas too. Like, I remember I was in Douglas with Ella and my nan, like during COVID, like 2021, 2022, peak like psychosis for the entire country. Yeah. And we were in Douglas Court, which is like a shopping centre. And we were parked in the car park.
It's a big shopping centre. So.
It's like the worst shopping centre in Cork besides Wilton maybe.
There is an ice cream place in it, that's lovely. It's no longer there though.
Yeah, I don't think that's there anymore. Ice cream it used to be called. Ice cream. Anyway, so we were in the car park, about to go, and Ella was driving, I was in the passenger seat, my gran was in the back, and we pulled out of the car space, and this fellow like cut us off, and we had to jam on our brakes so we wouldn't crash, but he did too. And he went like this, and then like went like that, and I was like, oh, that cheeky fucker. So I went like this, I threw my middle finger up, like if you can't see the video, and he didn't like that at all. He didn't like that one bit. So he like literally started like rampaging in his car. Like I threw my middle finger up. He was like, what the fuck? Like he threw his middle finger up as well, and he was like basically saying like, I'm going to kill you. And I was like, look at that guy. Like, you know, like
look at this guy.
Like he's all bark, no bite. But I know he was pretty bite as well, actually. So
he was Billy Big Balls, was he?
He was Billy Big. This fella now, Graham. This fella now was a bald Graham who like maybe was a coal man and hated
He was a
his life.
Vinny, was he?
He was a Vincenzo. So we pulled out. I just said to Ella, I was like, leave it.
Yeah, just go.
Let's go. So we pulled out onto the main road. He pulled out behind us and was like beeping.
Yeah.
He then overtook us, cut us off like this, put up his handbrake. That's when I saw there was 2 kids in the back of his car.
Oh, great. I've had that happen with my dad.
Like under 4, like 3 and 2, I'd say. So he pulled up the handbrake, got out, and I was like, oh no. I
should have done it.
Yeah, I was like, I read the situation completely wrong. I was like, I'm about to die, like, because that is an insane move to instantly block traffic for your like instigation. Like, he hopped out of the car. I was like, oh fuck.
Was he banging the windows?
Yeah, he got out. I was like,
do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
It was that type of shit.
Ronnie fucking Pickering.
It was like that type of shit. So he hopped out of the car. I was like, are the doors locked? Doors were locked, so we were fine. He was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. He was like, do it again, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
He should have went like that.
And I was looking up at him. I was like saying to Ella, I was like, we should probably just drive around him. She was like, Sam, what's going on here? Like,
what have you done this for?
My gran was in the back like, oh no. And, he's gonna batter us.
But to clarify, Sam's gran's Scottish, but he can't do a Scottish accent.
My gran is Scottish. She didn't have Scottish, like she has her own.
She sounds Scottish.
But he was banging on the window. He was like, do it again. I was like, no.
Oh, what was it?
I'm pretty sure I did.
What are you gonna do?
As we were driving away, I did. So I was like, Ella, just drive.
I should drive with me. Fuck you then.
I was like,
are we good? Oh, fucking.
I was like, Ella, just go around him. Go around the crazy man.
Just fucking move.
So then, keep in mind, like his kids are in the car.
Yeah.
Like if their home life. If I like a little middle finger.
I could imagine it. That guy was my dad.
Probably probably very similar to my home life actually.
Yeah.
Hope they're doing well. If they're watching. So we drove around him, and he followed us obviously.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh god, I actually might have to fight this man. So then he was like speeding up and going back and beeping. He eventually like went up to Rochestown, but like I was like at a point where I was like, I'm gonna have to get Ella to like pull in so I can fight for my life. like, do you know what I mean? I was like,
Ella, hold my specs.
yeah. Do my raps. Yeah, I'm doing stretches in the car.
I did that once. Coming when I was in the, I don't drive, right? So I was in the motor with my mum, and we were coming back to my house in Pembroke when you're at the roundabout. And I don't know what happened, but these cunts were just stupid, and they braked, and something happened, right? When I got a bit annoyed, and my mum got annoyed, and we pulled up next to them, and I just went, "What the fuck you doing?" And I just stuck the middle finger up. And it was a woman driver, and she had a husband in the back seat, and she just went, all I seen was that, and he went, I just see this big bald man come around with, what the fuck you doing? And my mum was like, what are you doing that for, man? Because she didn't know I was going to do this. And I just went, fuck you too. And we go around, they sped and went round to the roundabout. And do you know remember the big house where used to have all the Christmas lights?
Yeah.
They parked right there at the start of this estate, and my mum just drove right past them, and I was like,
this was in Passage.
Yeah, this happened in Pembroke, and this is at Christmas time, and then they parked, and he was like, whoa! And my mum just drove, goes, Mark, don't even look at him, and I went,
sure, you should have went.
Yeah, that's good.
But do you want to know something about this fella? I saw him again.
Did you not know?
Online. No, online.
Oh, right.
He was in another incident that was recorded.
Oh, right.
So this was like,
it's bad road rage, is it?
Oh, here, man, this fella is the fucking king of road rage. Like this now, like this incident with me happened like 2022, 2021, like around that time. 2 years later, I was on like Twitter. This was before Twitter had like gone to the dogs. And I was on Twitter, and there was like a page.
Bad place now.
Oh, it's dark. It's a dark. Like if you want to see the worst of society, go on X.
Yeah.
Also, like, who calls it X? Like, if someone said to me, "Do you have X?" instead of "Do you have Twitter?" I'd be like, "No," and you're the reason why. Like, no one calls it X and isn't on X saying like fucking brown people are criminals or whatever the fuck. But anyway, there was a
fucking wild.
There's a Twitter page that was like, idiot drivers of Cork, or like Cork Road, whatever, or like cyclists of Cork, something like
Stupid drivers.
that. Yeah, and it was of.
Fucking hate bikes. Sorry.
The video was like footage of a cyclist going down the Carrigaline Road, and this Jeep or whatever like had a close call with him, and I think the cyclist like shouted into the window at him or whatever. So the Jeep, and I was like, that Jeep looks familiar.
I know that one.
And then he sped past the cyclist, pulled up, and I was like, I know that move.
I've seen that happen before.
I was like, I haven't seen that in years. Same fucking dope got out of the car, shouting at the cyclist. No kids in the back though, but I like 100% the same fella, and I was like, I can't believe he's still just crazy. I just chalked it up to like COVID crazy.
Yeah.
But no, this was like him in total.
Maybe COVID's fucked him up.
Yeah. But so that's basically like our week or whatever. We're going to do some intrusive...
It's a long week.
Yeah, we're going to do some intrusive thoughts.
I need to get my phone out.
Mark's doing it this week, so...
I have came up with him.
I think what we should do from now on is I think
we need to explain something now. What we do is an intrusive thoughts.
I know, but we already explained that. That's just like the name of it. Like,
so these are just like unpopular opinions and stuff like that.
Yeah, and like some still come into the email.
Because I looked up when he was like get the subject matters ready. I looked up intrusive thoughts and went up and read it. And it was one was like, I have an intrusive thought about killing my cat. So I'm like, I have that too. Sorry.
Like you can but I said that I was like, it can be hot takes, unpopular opinions, advice, and also obviously like intrusive thought is like, oh, imagine putting a fork into your hand and twirling it like spaghetti, or like that's intrusive thought. But like intrusive thought for the show is just like a thought that keeps coming onto your mind.
What I do is intrusive thoughts. Just go, I fucking need to tell you that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like it's anything that just pops into your mind. Yeah. Intrusiveinbox@gmail.com. You can send it into, and either one of us will get it. You don't have access to it, so it'll be me actually, because I do all the work. But
excuse me, I've got a lot of stuff here right now.
Okay. Anyway, so go on.
So my first one. So
I haven't seen these, by the way.
A taxi is far better when the guy doesn't talk to when he does talk, and I agree with this because you go into a taxi and I've got a video of me in a taxi from about 2023, and I'm on copious amount of cocaine. Right, I am fleeing. It's about 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm still going.
Snowing.
Yeah, it was snowing, and I'm in. Now I don't usually do this, so I was like out my box, and it was about 4 or 5 in the morning. I phoned the taxi, came, picked me up, and this is about a half an hour car journey. Right, and it felt like 2 hours, right? And that's on coke. Coke makes you think faster too. So it was a long fucking car journey. And the guy was Middle Eastern, and he goes, he was driving very slow, and I don't remember the fuck he was talking about. On the video, I don't even know what he's talking about because I'm looking into the camera going, just looking up like that, just looking back at my phone. And he's talking, you go very fast, you go very slow. You don't go too fast, go very slow. And I'm just going,
Big man, you're melting in my head.
You don't go very fast, you go very slow. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Sound off in the comments. Is a Middle Eastern accent acceptable on the podcast?
I think so. That's what he sounded like.
They got rid of Apu, alright.
Did they?
Yeah.
Then go, come again. How's that bad? Someone can imitate my fucking accent. Someone can imitate your accent. It's just an accent.
Fat bastard.
Exactly. The guy's fucking... Shrek's not even Scottish.
He's Canadian.
Yeah, no, like my ears. He has Scottish heritage. But yeah, I agree with that statement.
I do.
Don't like talking to people.
I'm first of all, I'm an introvert. I have a fucking slap of autism off me. So I don't really like talking to strangers. I know I do get up on stage and tell jokes to strangers. That's because of my crippling need for acceptance and attention. In general, though, I don't like talking to strangers. So when I get in, like, because I'm also like a people pleaser. I think, I do think, like, but I mean that in the sense of like, if someone says something, I'm just gonna like go along with it, roughly. So I am not a football fan unless I'm in a taxi. Then I'm like, did you see that United match? Fucking, am I right? Like I haven't watched a full, besides the World Cup, because I watched the World Cup.
Yes.
It's been like 15 years since I've watched the Premier League. I know nothing about anything about anyone in football. I always get into a taxi with like
Cristiano still playing. Mad, he's in his 40s.
oh,
I actually lied to Sam when we were younger. Cristiano Ronaldo was my father for a while.
yeah, and your evidence was
A t-shirt.
well, no, actually, you probably don't remember this. Because this was a multi-day long operation for Mark. Because he was like, I need this guy to stay friends with me. I don't have many options here. And
I'm sure I'm telling everyone Cristiano Ronaldo my dad.
yeah, you were like, you're extra, read all about it. So Mark came up to me, like this was like just as we were becoming friends, 2006. So we were like, Mark was like, my dad is kind of a famous soccer player. This was the peak of like Ronaldo at United as well.
Yeah.
And
he got him Ballon d'Or, I'm sure, or just that season happened.
I think it was like the year he won the Champions League, or like the year before.
Yeah.
So you were like, oh yeah, like my dad's kind of a big deal. Now I'd met your mum.
Yeah.
I hadn't met your dad. I was like, I was thinking of your mum.
Why is he in Pembroke?
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't even think. I was like, okay, maybe good real estate. I don't know, close to Manchester, I suppose. And so, like, I had met your mum a few times, and you were like, my dad's kind of a big deal. And I was like, okay. You were like, he's a bit of a soccer player, You were like, don't tell anyone now, but it's Ronaldo. And I was like, isn't your name Mark McKenny? Yeah. You were like, Mark McKenny, Ronaldo. I was like, okay, I can see that. Like, incognito. I was like, you don't look Portuguese, but whatever. Yeah. I was like, maybe there's something wrong with him. I was like, you might be a Portuguese handicap. Like, I don't know. Then I met your mum. I was like, really?
yeah.
I was like, okay. I was like, maybe a good personality.
She might be funny.
No offense.
She might be funny.
But then I was kind of like, Mark, I don't know, like I'm not sure. And you were like,
I don't think this is real.
yeah. And then you were like, obviously I understand your doubts.
I can't remember this.
However, you do want to be friends with Ronaldo's son. And I was like,
I was a salesman for my kids.
yeah.
I was selling myself.
You were like, this can only go up from here, John. You were like, I'm talking dividends of 500%. You were like, I understand your concerns. Let me show you. So you had a Portugal jersey.
Yeah, no, it was I had a Portugal jersey and I had a T-shirt with Ronaldo on it, and I had this number 7 in the back.
Ronaldo is my dad.
Yeah.
So I saw them and I was like, you can't really argue with that. and then to top it off,
this is fact.
To top it off, you were like,
look, I've got a playroom.
Well, no, you don't remember this, but you went, look at my house. I was like, what? You were like, it's number 7. You were like, it's number 7. He wears number 7. What more do you want?
That's full proof. That's
and
all
I was like,
you need.
His dad's fucking Cristiano Ronaldo. I was like, and then I gotta give it to him. And then I saw your dad,
yeah.
And your dad looked like if Ronaldo was dead for 7 months.
If my dad looks like Ronaldo was on crack for about 10 years.
Your dad looks like Rolando. But how the fuck,
my dad looks like Retardo. No fucking anyone.
How the fuck did we get onto that?
I don't even know.
I can't remember. Because I get into taxis and I'm like,
yeah.
They're like
United.
Because the last time I got into a taxi, I was.
See, that's the fucking intrusive thought.
Yeah, like I got into a taxi and your man would have like an air freshener with United, and I might have heard about a match and I'm like, how about that fucking United, huh?
No, I immediately go to a car and I go, all right, this place. And I go on my phone straight away. And then they talk. They go, you having a good night? Hi. Oh, don't talk anymore. Been on at this all night, big man. And see, in Scotland, you get taxi drivers at late at night and they're wanting to talk to you all the time. And you get big man, like big Scottish men, they're like, you about that prick talking about this? And it's just that I'm like, mate, I'm fucking fleeing.
I think taxi drivers use
they're lonely.
The fare as a podcast.
Yeah, they're lonely.
In very much the same way we're here now.
My father was a taxi man.
So, my Zach and Faye's dad was a taxi driver too. I think you have to be a certain type of person to be a taxi driver. And like based on everyone I know who is a taxi driver, they're all mental, horrible people.
They're all bad people.
The only time and like this might sound like weird, but the only, like, I love geography and it's the autism.
If anyone needs a diagnosis, I love geography.
I love rocks.
I ain't retarded, but I like rocks.
There was a joke. There's a comedian I love, and he was talking about Boston and like how Boston is like on one hand like really really like liberal and like woke, and also like really really racist. And he was like, but it's like racism from a good point of view. So they'd be like, racism's retarded. But I'd get in, like if we're going for dinner or whatever, I get into the taxi if I get into the cab, and the driver is like a foreigner, like a minority. Yeah. Just listen. I'm like, I have to talk to this person. So, one, because, you know, like we're living in quite a time where they probably don't feel that welcome. So I'm like, I want to talk to them to let them know, like, you know.
You didn't need to call them a minority though. We're probably the minority. No.
Okay, well that's a pretty fucked up thing to say. And if that's clipped, you're gonna be on gripped, you know.
Clip me all you want.
But no, the reason I talk is like because I'm like, you know, I want to make them feel welcome, whatever. But also, it's like GeoGuessr.
Oh, right, cool.
Where I'm like, where's he from? You know, like not in a suspicious way, but it's more just like
curiosity.
I want to know. I want to guess where he's from before he tells me where he's from.
Actually, onto your point, I was out with our friend Ray and his brother Niall, and he brought his work friend who was from India, and I was like, he told me he was from India. I go, oh, what religion are you? Just to know. And he goes, well, you might not know
Protestant.
it. Yeah, he goes, you might not know it. I goes, is it Muslim? Is it Sikh? Is it Hindu? And he was like, why do you know so much about fucking my religions? Or like religions like that? I was like, do you know, I was told one thing. I was told know a little about a lot and just to talk shite to people. That is about it. And he was like, I'm very impressed. I was like, thank you. My
mum does that sometimes too, because like she's travelled a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of the same too. Like I come in and I see the name and I'm like I have a YouTube channel that I watch on like the etymology of different names and things like that. So I'm kind of trying to narrow it down, and oftentimes I'm like pretty good. My mum,
I've got a joke. I've got a thing for you. I'm going to guess where you're from.
Yeah. I'm going to guess where they're going to send you back to. Let's say I was
clip that.
but my mum is not good at it at all. So she was in Lidl in Bandon or Aldi, whichever one it is.
Same fucking thing.
And she was talking to the checkout man. And, you know, she was trying to make conversation, trying to be like, oh, are you going home for Christmas? It might have been around Christmas or whatever. Yeah. And she was like, oh, are you going home for Christmas or Easter or whatever it was? And, you know, he was like, oh, no, like, you know, it's like, I'll probably stay here. I have friends here and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, yeah. She was like, it's probably really hot in India at the moment, is it? He was like, I'm from France. And she was like, oh, okay. Just walked out.
I'm from France.
She has had some of the biggest fucking gaffes ever. Like, there was one.
Gaffes?
Yeah, as in like spoofs, like, you know, like.
Oh, because you know what a gaff is.
Oh well, yeah, a gaffer.
A gaff.
Yeah, like
well, a gaffer's a manager. A gaff's this.
Well, yeah, we're in the gaff.
Yeah, we're in the gaff.
But like there was one time where she went into Mahon, and my mum isn't retarded. But like she went into Mahon and was ordering 2 cinema tickets, and your man was like, do you want it in IMAX? Now I don't know what my mother heard, but she said, no, I don't speak Mexican. And it's like, so what she heard was, would you like it in Mexican? First of all, not a language. Anyway, we've been to Mexico.
Yeah. It's just Spanish.
So she was like, no, I don't speak Mexican. He was like, okay. He was like, that's fine. And another time, she was in East Village. I wasn't there, but she was looking at the menu and she was like, oh, do you know, thinking of some of the stuff, she was like, I might get the duck pancakes maybe, or I might get the chicken wings or whatever. Waiter came round Went to my nan. My nan was like, I'll have the chicken wings. Went to my sister. Sister was like, I'll have lasagna. I think I might have been there, actually. I can't remember. If I was there, I would have ordered chicken wings. But then he went to my mum. My mum was like, I'll have the crusty dick.
What the fuck?
And he was like, sorry?
Excuse me?
And then she did it again. She was like, I'll have the crusty dick. He was like,
crispy duck.
crispy duck.
Fucking hell.
There's been so many of those instances. Like there was another time she went to the ATM, and it was one of those ones that talks to you. And
What?
There was
There's the ATMs that talk to you?
yeah. Would you like a receipt? And then you press yes or no, you know, that kind of thing.
What the fuck? Is that self-scanner?
But she went up to the ATM, put her card in, took money out, and I went, "Thank you. Have a nice day." She went, "Thank you."
See, I think that's cute. That's like, oh, thank you.
But
It's like an old woman doing it.
but yeah,
Thank you for riding that door.
taxi drivers. Yeah, I like to be honest. I don't mind if they.
Fucking forgot we were talking about taxi drivers. The fucking taxi drivers. I prefer when they don't talk to me. Right. It depends who they are, really. If he's chatty, he's cool. If he talks about stuff I like, then
If I know him, I don't mind it.
yeah.
It also depends where I'm getting a taxi. I think like the purpose of the taxi is big. Like, are you getting a taxi home from a night out?
All right. Okay. Yeah.
At that point, I feel like you don't mind if you're chatting, but like if you're that far gone, you're kind of like, don't talk to
If
me.
I'm pissed, I'm all right. I'll be chatty. But if I'm coming down, do you not get a peep at me?
Like
I probably get told shush.
like back when I was still drinking, there was multiple times where like I was in the car, langers, talking to the taxi driver, being like, that manager needs to be sacked. United needed. I was like, I don't know. And if he asked me who is the manager, no fucking idea. But like, if you're on holidays getting a taxi to dinner or whatever, I don't mind if they're.
Oh
chatting
yeah,
to you,
yeah.
you know. Like,
ask them about where the place is.
yeah.
Where they
All
go.
in all, I think I don't mind. I don't mind it, but
I'd prefer it not in the morning.
there'll
though.
be AI in like 10 years anyway. So
What, driving it?
I'd say so. Yeah, AI driver.
I would not.
Imagine if you could choose who's driving you.
I'm not even say that.
Paul Walker.
You got Michael Schumacher. Fuck.
But
Mohammed. It's usually Mohammed.
yeah. So anyway, go on.
I'll go on my new
Do
one.
one more intrusive thought, and we'll end it.
Oh yes, this was a good one. Sleeping with your significant other, right? If you have a significant other,
Sleeping with your significant other.
sleeping in separate beds is way more comfortable than sharing a bed with your partner. Far more better. Have you ever went to a hotel and had two single beds by accident?
Do you mean
Separate beds.
Same room though.
You can do what you want.
Um,
Cause like you no.
no, I don't agree.
Okay. Well, my point on it is, yes, it's lovely that you have your significant other, you have your person you love, but whoever's wanting a cuddle, right? Whoever suggested the cuddle is the only person that gets fucking cuddled. Do you know what I mean? Because that one's over there like that, and they're fucking hairs in their face, and you're not. I'm getting fuck all here. Then you gotta come back out. They're on your arm. It's deed. You gotta fucking move them, and you can't starfish.
And then they're like,
Do you know what I mean? You can't eat starfish.
and they're saying, yeah, the little girl's outside waiting for you.
Yeah.
I don't. I like. I'd feel weird. If I slept in a separate bed, I'd feel like I did something. Like I feel like I did something wrong. Do you know what I mean?
I didn't mean it. Ellen,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'd be like, what the fuck is this about? Like,
Come here, cuddle me.
like if I have to, like we went to Spain.
I wouldn't mind a bigger bed.
That's the main issue because I think we were on holidays somewhere anyway, and the bed was fucking massive.
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
great,
It wasn't an issue because like it was literally like a single, or sorry, like a double bed each almost. You know.
Yeah. That's what I need.
But like,
See, like Tony Soprano's bed.
yeah, that's like a king size bed.
That's
yeah,
it.
but then like the bed we have now is big enough. The one in Ella's parents' house is too small.
Yeah.
Especially when the dog's on it as well. And the dog gets like more room than me. I think a good solution is 2 duvets. A single duvet.
Yeah, because you wake up and I've got no fucking no.
I think though, like, I think it's a bad look.
Well,
Mum and Dad, why are you in separate beds? Like, do you know what I mean? Like that like. I think.
Well, we knew a person that parents slept in separate beds, and the reason for that is because they didn't want any more kids.
yeah. Like they had to literally lock each other in separate rooms so they wouldn't fuck each other. like It's literally, like,
He knows who he is. Sorry.
like, yeah, like they knew they couldn't have any more kids. All of them turned out fucking strange. And so they literally had to chain themselves into separate rooms so they'd stop fucking raw dogging each other and having more kids.
Yeah. It was also because he came late home at night from doing stuff.
From fucking other people.
Fucking other bitches.
But no, I
think it is weird.
I get it.
Yeah, that's my point. I do it.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't, because I like the, not just going to sound, like I like the warmth.
see, there's difference between homosexual and gay. That's gay.
Well, yeah,
Right.
like I've been saying this all along. There's little more gay than a straight man.
Yeah.
Like
Than a straight
men are way more gay than people who have sex with men. I like do you know,
They're way more gay than homos.
yeah, like I think straight men in general are really gay. But yeah, no, I think fucking sleeping in separate beds. What did it say? Is it better? I don't think.
Yeah, it says it's better. Wait. Sleeping in separate beds is way more comfortable than sleeping with your partners. Cuddling is great, but I prefer having my own space at bedtime.
Okay, I
get that.
Is it way more comfortable? Yeah,
far more comfortable.
I agree with that, because, like,
plus heat. Do you know what I mean?
prefer a cold bed.
I've been with a girl who was a radiator, and she would cuddle me, and I'm like, I'm sweating.
Yeah,
you need to get off.
Yeah, I get that, and as well, like if I'm not working and Ella gets up to go to work, I love that. Like, I love having the bed like to myself.
That was my ex-girlfriend actually. She I used to go to work quite early, and she goes, "Oh, I'm in a full bed now." I'm like, "Fuck you."
Like it's actually funny. Like I'm on this side, and when her alarm goes off and she gets up, I instantly roll over onto her side. So I get that. Yeah. I do think it's more comfortable, but
give me a bigger bed than I'm already.
Give me a bigger bed.
Then it's fine.
She can come in. Yeah. Okay, I think we're going to leave it there for this episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe. We're going to do another episode like now.
Don't come at me.
So we'll probably upload this today or tomorrow, and then we'll upload the other one like early next week. So thank you.